Hey guys, Salvin, and welcome to this video. Today we're going to be talking about how to win friends and influence people. So buckle up and let's get started. Alright, so let's get into it. How to win friends and influence people. This book was written very long time ago. But the thing about this book is that the human psychology is still pretty much the same, right? Even though, like, you can take human psychology back 50 years or now, we're still pretty much the same. We still think pretty much the same way, act a certain way, and believe a certain thing. So that is why this book is still so applicable till date, and I believe that as long as we're human and we don't evolve into aliens, this book will still work for you. This book is the Bible book for how to network right, how to win people, how to influence people. So this book deals with two big pillars, which I'm going to be talking about in this video before I review it or let you know whether you should buy it or not. The first one is be nice. Now this is such a common sense, I don't know how to dumb it down anymore. Be nice is just be nice, right? If you want to win people over, don't criticize, don't condemn, don't tell them they're stupid. Even though they are, don't tell them, because if you do, they're going to hate you for it and therefore not your friend. So be nice to people. Don't look down on them, don't make them feel inferior, don't do anything that will make them upset. Be nice to them and think rationally, think logically instead of emotionally. A lot of us fall into the emotional category because we tend to want to make ourselves feel good. So we tell people they're stupid so that we could look good. We tell people they're dumb or they're wrong so that we could look good. But in the end, if you want to influence people, if you want them to change the way they think about a certain thing, you cannot tell them they're dumb and let them be on the defensive and then expect them to change how they think about a certain thing. So if you want to change people's mind, which is like the most powerful thing on earth, then you've got to be nice. You've got to get into their mind first before you can change it. You cannot make them go defensive and then try to change their mind. So be nice to people. Do not be rude. Do not condemn. Do not complain. Now the second thing, the second pillar of this book is think about what other people want instead of what you want. Now this is such a common mistake that I see people making everywhere and every time. Now listen, I understand you want them to buy a certain product from you. I understand that you want them to do a certain thing for you. But if you tell them that, nobody gives a shit. Nobody cares what you want. Nobody's sitting around all day 24 hours thinking, oh hey, what does Josh want? What's the John want, right? I don't care what you want. I care what I want. Everybody cares what they want. So everybody is the center of their own world. Now, if you want to make them care about what you want, you've got to first care about what they want. Now, only very few people on earth actually take the time and take the energy to think about what somebody else wants. And if you are one of those people, or if you can become one of those people, you're going to be one of the rare few that actually gets to influence people to make them do what you actually want. So here's an example, right? In the book, it talks about Dale Carnegie talks about how he wants his nephew to stop smoking. And so most parents would approach it like, hey, you should stop smoking because I don't like it. I think it's bad for you, and I think you should not do it because I'm your parents, I care about you, I'm ordering you to stop doing it. Now that's a very typical approach. Does that work? Of course not. Who cares what you want? Who cares what anybody wants, right? I only care about what I want, right? And so Dale Carnegie approached this in a different manner. He said to his nephew, hey, you are a smart kid. You want to go to Harvard or like Yale and prestigious university. Now they look very carefully into these things. If you smoke, if you have bad habits, if you do drugs or whatnot, it affects your chances of getting into good university. Now, do you want to ruin and jeopardize your future just because of this little habit, or do you want to change it? Now look how that changed the whole entire conversation. It flips the conversation from, hey, I want you to do this because I don't like you smoking, right? Like, I want you to stop because I don't like you doing it. To, I think you should stop it because it will hurt you. Not me, it will hurt you. So it flips the conversation. So the next time you're approaching a client, you're doing business deals, think about what they want. Think about what they want to get out of it, and then go from there. Instead of coming from your point of view, go from their point of view to get to where you want them to go. So that is what this book talks about. That is what this book teaches. There are many, 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 many lessons, but this is the two big underlying theme to how to influence people and how to win friends. And so, is this book good? It is definitely worth it. But you're not going to get more than what I just said out of this book. If you think there's going to be some unbelievable, mind-blowing knowledge, there is nuggets of it, not entirely the whole book is going to fascinate you. It's not a whole book about things you've never heard of. It's the things you've known, but those are things that you need to be reminded of every time you go into meeting people, networking, connecting, making friends. So buy this book, read it, write it down, and remind yourself every time. Because it's not just one of those books where you can read once and then forget all about it. No, you need to revisit every one of these principles before you meet people. You meet important people, that is. Right? And so these principles are very applicable till date. I recommend you buying it, or otherwise read articles about these lessons, because I think you can do that online. Just search for how to win friends and influence people, like links to articles, and it will pop up on Google somehow. So go there, read it. Their lessons are very, very important. You can probably search up top 10 lessons from how to win friends and influence people, and read them by heart and remember it every time you meet people. So thank you very much for watching this video. I'll see you guys next time. Oh, and wait, if you're wondering why I'm wearing these glasses, well, that's because those lights are gonna blind me if I don't wear these things. And yeah, that's it. See you guys next time. Alright, one last thing. If you like this video, don't forget to